Like the smash button, y'all. Like the smash button. I love that. That's hot. That's hot. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. This is the Crypto Lifer Show every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday, Sunday night at 8 p.m. Sunday night for the weekly candle close to get you ready for the week ahead, and boy, did we get you ready for the week ahead. We opened up a trade last night and made an absolute killing. So if that's something you like, if you like these type of calls that just continuously boom to the upside, you might want to be here with the Crypto Lifer every single day. Shout out to all my peoples here at the Crypto Lifer Show. Shout out to all my lovers, man, all my crypto lovers. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. I am traveling, so bear with me here on this filter. Seems to be a little bit of a funkiness with the lighting. We can change it. There it goes. Up. Smoothness. Don't understand why it works and it doesn't work. Always something going on. That's good enough for me today. I'll take it. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Let's move into Bitcoin. Let me show you what the Patreon's got. If you join my Patreon for $99 a month, let me show you what you would have gotten last night, right? Join the Patreon, man. Look, cup and handle on dot on the daily. Everyone working together too. Very, very strong group of people. Very strong, mentally tough group of people pushing through for BTC. I gave you a call for Bitcoin right here. It's in a bit of a flag here on the 5-minute, 15-minute. We're going to take a look at that in a second as well. But we called Bitcoin. We threw it in this bit of a cup and handle last night, okay? And I was looking at it, I said, you know, I like a Bitcoin trade right now, right? I was live on the live stream, and I guys, like, when I was going live, I said, you know, I like this Bitcoin call. Okay, we made 20% on hedging in one night. Shout out to anyone who got into hedging, booming to the upside. A lot of other calls boom to the upside as well. All right, ACH booming. I got into ACH as well. So here's the Bitcoin call at 9:04 p.m. last night. I showed that it's making a right shoulder. I would buy into the right shoulder and let this thing pump to the upside. We got in on BTC up, and we took a 3x leverage trade on Bitcoin. So you would have got this call to your inbox last night, and it played out very, very well. 3x leverage trade for Bitcoin, booming to the upside, did not get stopped out, and went up very, very nicely. So shout out to anyone that took the call, and we give you video updates, show you what's going on with Bitcoin every single day. Good early morning, fam, from the West Coast. The music is high. Music is lovely, though, right? I like the music. Thank you very much for saying that. Music lower a little bit. Okay. Yeah, maybe the mixer just isn't working perfectly on the OBS. Not sure how it works, but it says the audios are pretty good right now. Looking at the audio, there's really good mic audio. Like, that's the best it gets right there. Just breaching into the yellow. That's what you want to see. And then here, the desktop is about midway, but I'll bring it down a little bit more for you guys. There you go. That should be a nice level for everybody. Let me know if that works. Shout out to everyone here. Best evening. Good evening from Japan. Shout out to Anko, my dude. Music is perfect. Morning lifers. I'm trying to watch the live stream until I doze off. Music is a little lower. There you go, man. Music is lovely. Perfect. Okay. So, a lot of calls here. I'm not going to show you them all, but if you were part of the Patreon, you got a call. And honestly, for the last 3 weeks, I've been accurately predicting Bitcoin literally over and over and over again. I should make a video about it, about the calls coming, accurately hitting Bitcoin very, very well. I stayed on my 3x leverage BTC in E-Trades from your TA. Thanks, Lifer. The Patreon has given me confidence and gain. Shout out to Ryan McTamney, right? McTamney. I should say it right. And I know someone with that last name in Boston. Like, I've seen that last name before. McTamney. Get them likes up, people, man. And scaled into that mini pump. Hit the like button, you cheapskates. Shout out to Chris Buckland, man. I took the call as well. Worked out perfectly. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I don't think it's over. No, we're going to take a look at that for sure. We're going to look at Bitcoin right now and see what's happening. I got a trade for you guys, though. I'd like to give you guys a trade right when we open up, right when we start, right? So you could say that I didn't waste any of your time, right? So here's the deal. ACH looking really, really nice. It pumped really hard the last couple days, formed a beautiful bull pennant, Seems like it wants more. I decided to go heavy, so I'm in there. A couple of my other lifers are in there pretty nicely. So we see HEH booming to the upside. Highly likely this thing is going to break up to the upside. So let's see. It took a while for this to load. It's now possible to display the description of a symbol instead of its ticker name. Got it. Interesting. So here's the call right here. You would enter the trade. Sorry. Trade entry would be right around here. Right there. Okay, running out of room. I mean, it's getting tight. Running out of room here on the MACD tells you something's brewing. Pushing up on the stochastics. Highly likely to break to the upside. We play these types of patterns over and over again. Stop loss. You could bring the stop loss right here at about 20%. You know, right about 18%. Good morning, Sam. You know I love ACH. Let it blow. Let's blow it out. Live stream. Yeah, I think this thing could absolutely just erupt, right? So I'm in it. 133% gains coming. Even if it makes it back to this previous resistance point, we could see it hit about 17.6, all right, before it starts to have a bit of a pullback. So watch this thing. That's about a 50% come up on 6 to 11, even a little more, right? Good morning, buddy. Shout out to John Lucaro. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Guys, thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your precious asset with me, and that is your time. Can you turn the music a bit lower? Still, huh? And good morning. Shout out to everyone here on the live. There we go. I thought I was told that the levels were good already, but you never know. Let's get that tip jar up there, doing its thing. Could be a little bigger, couldn't it? Let's get a sip of that. Now I gotta do it. I don't got the same setup, so I can't look the same places. Interesting. Jesse B, can you chart Lisk, please? And can you look at QTUM? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat coming from Jesse B, my dude. And thank you for putting that. That's really sad about the API stuff with Binance. That's getting on my nerves for sure. ACH is on Coinbase, not Binance yet. Oh, maybe I put it on, hold on. Yeah, let me see. You're right. Maybe I actually accidentally put the trade out in the exclusive calls, right? To the wrong spot. That could happen because we basically always trade Binance. And we put the call out last night as well. Just still continuously doing well. Wow, I put out a lot of calls because I'm like, this trade should have been out way before. And I'm like, wow, we work so hard in this group, man. Insane. When I go past like how much stuff has been posted, right? Oh, I got Coinbase. Okay, yeah. Coinbase, baby. I said Coinbase in the setup. Tori McFarland, shout out to the $1 super chat. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at LSK Lisk. Then I want to get back into Bitcoin total 2 dominance and see what's going on with Bitcoin dominant. Just everything that we go over every morning here on the live stream. Lisk, USDT for the tether pair. Let's see what's up with Lisk. Beautiful cup and handle for Lisk. What do you guys need me for? I gave you the keys to the city. You know how to do this now. I'm done. I can go off and go live on an island somewhere, and you guys will all be set. And you guys can teach everyone else my teachings, and from there, life will be great. Lisk just starting to break out of a cup and handle, booming to the upside. I see Lisk making moves, but look, that 1 hour is high. So, when the 1 hour is high, you got to zoom in, and you got to see what's going down. Let's see the measured move for Lisk. There we go. It's at kind of resistance point there. Double bottoming, hitting the 200-day moving average. Highly likely to break to the upside. Sounds like it's like a sports game. We got the shortstops coming in. Lisk is coming in for the shortstop. It's a high pop fly. Highly likely to go all the way up for a grand slam to the upside. There she goes. She's gone past the green monster, baby. Lisk, and she's gone. You know, I've been watching him play for the last few weeks. He really started working on his right shoulder. It was hurting him, but, you know, they said in training camp he was really putting a lot of effort into that. And you can see that. Wow, Lisk just really booming up to the upside there. Bam. So, look, we see Lisk doing its thing, right? Let's take a look. And you never know. Maybe I could become a sports announcer one day. Maybe that's where I'm headed. You never know. Maybe that would be the sad thing, though. I think I got more brain power than something like that. Not to put down anyone that's being a sports announcer saying they don't have brain power. Just, now I got myself caught up. Stop talking, and things will be okay. Okay. All right. I like to hide my stop loss below the 200-day moving average, especially when the price already bounced off at one other time. Looks like we get one more bounce there, and then we're gone. Look for it to start bouncing off of higher moving averages, maybe the 50 and the 100, the 80. So, yeah, I like this trade right here. 39% gains for Lisk, 8% stop loss. Now, it is high on that 1 hour, but that 4 hour is ready to rock for us. So, if you play the 4 hour and the 4 hour only, you could just wait for the 1 hour to reset to get a perfect entry. Now, look what I would do. I would put it in this on the 1 hour and watch it stay inside this flag. As long as it stays inside this flag, 8 hours from now, we're going to have a huge pump. Or actually, it's actually, no. Okay, I thought I saw a curve. I did not see the curve. Stay in crypto. You'll make a hell of a lot more coin. Yeah, good morning, CL and family. I'm new to the Patreon, and my link to the exclusive calls and charts room says it has expired. Please help when you can. Thank you. Yes, the exclusive calls and charts room, when you join, you get that call. This is it. That's gold. My exclusive calls are gold. They are. They make a lot of money. I put years and years of work behind them. It's everything I've been doing. So when you join the Patreon, you're getting basically accelerated into a very fast-paced signal group, right? Where we're going to give you signals that make a lot of sense and have a lot of backing behind them. Now, people want to give that link away. That link is wanted. Someone recently gave it to somebody, and we found out. We can find out who shares the link. We are very, very careful about that group. And so when we join, my wife gives you a link. That link lasts a couple hours. If you don't use it, it will expire, and you're gonna have to email to get back in again. So the second you get in, please be just and you get an email from us. And again, there's time zone differences, but I believe it has like a 1 or 2 day expiration, or it even has seven day, depending on how many people she gives it to as well. So just email cryptolifers@gmail.com, and she'll get you a new, fresh link. But we're just very, very protective of that link, because if we're not, people will just be throwing it all around the place, and it'll become abused, and people won't be paying for how hard I work. And it happened in the past. People were taking advantage of me, and my wife says never again will my husband be taken advantage of. I will run that room with an iron fist, and we know exactly who's in, who's out, and who's been coming around. So, again, beginner's room, about to close it off. If you haven't paid Patreon, we're going to close it off. A lot of people like hiding out in there, using it for their advantage, but they don't want to pay the Patreon. I know that you're in there because you're not paying, but you're active every single day. So if you're active every single day, so I'm going to close it off, and I guarantee people rush into the Patreon. It happens every time I close off a free part of the service. People will just they rush right back in because they know what they're getting, and they know what they're getting. All right. I did email this morning. Thank you. I'll be on the lookout. Babe, send a new link to Mark Sanders.
I'm right here doing it.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll take a look at Lisk. So here's a good call for Lisk. I like what's going on for Lisk right now. Wait for the 1 hour to kind of fulfill its journey down to the bottom of the chart here. I found out something new here. I can just right-click right here. I can just click this plus sign and put an alert right there. It's going to put a dotted line right there. This is what I learned in a tutoring session. I was tutoring this morning, and shout out to Craze Trades. He showed me that I don't have to put my green line and waste time. I can actually just put this plus sign, and bam, it'll put an alert wherever I want. Wherever I want, hit this plus sign. So it's pretty cool. I didn't know that before. Now I have a dotted line there. Let's see if it happens. I want to make sure I've never done it before. I want to make sure it does hit that line. I would be getting into Lisk when this hits that line, because in the 1 hour and the 4 hour will be aligned, ready to rock, and we have a cup and handle ready to go to the upside, highly likely to play out. So the idea is to watch the 1 hour and enter the trade somewhere in that area, right? I'm not going to say exactly accurately where, right? And a stop loss of base 8% below this 200-day moving average when it starts to pull out. I like this trade, highly likely to play up to the upside. We've done our due diligence. It's a good trade. Thank you for bringing Lisk to our radar. Appreciate you, Jesse B, for never wasting our time ever, man. Always bringing us some awesome tickers and some awesome stuff to go over. A lot of pressure on the 4748K. We blast straight through, or y'all think we get a small rejection. We'll find out. Why are people not on the live? I like to reprimand everybody. Like, why are you not on the live stream? Why are you doing this? Go to the live. I'm yelling at y'all. Okay. CRV is looking really good for a long. Okay. I love the daily exclusive video updates. Thank you very much, Ron. Appreciate you, man. I did email this morning. Thank you. I will be on the lookout. Okay. If you haven't joined the Patreon, you are missing out on so much. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. Boom. Shout out to Robert Douglas, man. Appreciate you, man. My girl's in the car, and they said, hey, Mr. Lifer. Shout out to Larry Parmy. Shout out to the girls, man. Appreciate you guys. Stay happy. Stay excited. Be good for daddy. And keep the energy that you always have. And make sure your dad acts like a little kid, too. Tell dad, hey, dad, you didn't act like a little kid today. You know, always make sure that you act like a child, man. Never lose your inner spirit. Never lose your inner soul, because that's when you begin to deteriorate internally. Okay? Lisk looking really nice. Thank you for the call. Got a gut feeling that Bitcoin will break 50K today. Oh, gut feelings are great. They make you a lot of money. Not. Don't do that gut feeling stuff, man. Come on. I just got this gut feeling. I just know it's going to happen. Nah, man. Is it in a cup and handle? Is there TA behind it? No gut feelings. Gut feelings will get you wrecked. You know how many gut feelings I had that did not play out well at all? Oh, I just know tonight's going to be different. Why? Stick to the TA, man. That means you're using emotions. You do not want to use emotions. I hope your gut's right. But what we did last night is, look, we found a cup and handle on Bitcoin and we played it. Cup, handle, break to the upside, booming to the upside. There's another Bitcoin call. A beautiful call for Bitcoin. Absolutely nailed the call. All right. I traded it with leverage. I sold it about 45,000. Let's see where I sold at. So everyone wants to know what's happening with Bitcoin. Well, it's high on the 1 hour. Same idea here. You're just going to watch these flags, watch them play out. The call to get back into Bitcoin will be around, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock today. We got to wait for that 1 hour to reset. We had a beautiful pump. Just let the flag go sideways. Now, what that means, well, while the flag goes sideways, we should see some altcoins flying to the upside. So I'm going to show you some altcoins that I'm in, what I'm thinking about, and what possibilities are out of this flag. So right here, even here, this puts Bitcoin up at 48,249. That's the measured move out of this flag. All right? The bigger move out of the cup and handle. The cup and handle target is 53,500. Okay? So it is telling us that Bitcoin wants more and wants to go all the way up to the upside to $53,000 for Bitcoin. All right? This is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency live every single day. I go over Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I give a live trade that I take. It's up to you. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, project, or trade, right? But I show you what I'm doing, and I show you the money I put in. I show you the money I take out, and I show you that I'm very, very profitable as a trader. I even show you my entire win rate flat out. Many people don't do that. They don't show you their books. Show me the books. If you're going to charge people $100 a month, I want to see your books. I see a lot of guys. That guy, Tom Crown, he's a cool dude. He wears glasses while he's live streaming. You can't even see his pupils. I just would feel really strange taking money from people and not having you not be able to see my eyes on a daily basis. Like, how could I take your money and wear sunglasses? Like, anyway, I shouldn't judge anyone. I just wouldn't run my business that way. To me, it's a business. Like, we're face to face. It's a big deal, right? So I don't know. I take it a little more seriously than the average guy, I guess. You know. So I just wanted to show you the win rate because it keeps piling up. And they're not huge. I'm not trying to tell you I'm the greatest, biggest, baddest trader in the world. I am tell you I'm a consistent trader, and I consistently do this day in and day out and pull profits out of the market, right? A lot of times it's at night. Lately it's been trading at night. Over and over again, trading at night and just been absolutely killing it, you know? And I'm down in Mithril. Took a hit on BTC up yesterday for 220, right? Trying to find, like, man, so many sheets out here. All right, anyway. Just want to show you the trade from last night. And how to cut off losers, man. You know, cut off losers. Right here, look. Theta. Right now, I'm down $48 in a Theta trade, right? I'm up 387 in the Bitcoin up trade last night, right? I made 87 in Bitcoin again yesterday. Actually, in a trade for 87 for Bitcoin. Took a dump. Bitcoin up, I lost that trade. That happens. One lost trade. And I'm still in Mithril down 270. And I took Bitcoin down. I lost that trade for $19 loss, right? I took Bitcoin up right there. And then look, you could just even, what I like to do is you like to search one asset, BTC up, right? And you see how well you did on that asset, right? Trading Bitcoin up, right? 700, 300, 800, 200, 300, 200, kind of balanced off even. But this loss was from 801, and I forgot I had a stop loss. Should have had a stop loss on that. Would have absolutely killed the trade. You see what I'm saying? But in the long term, I've been trading BTC up. This is when I really, back in November of 20, it was some of the toughest trading I ever made, right? So BTC up, though, over time, right, in the last, almost broke even on it, honestly, in the last 3 weeks. But way more trades been panning out. So, interesting. Bitcoin up, man. This one was in this one I should never have had a stop loss here. See, and I eventually, and honestly, I was in at 40. I should have just held that trade. It was in at 70 and it went all the way up to 86, right? That trade would have been up huge had I just held it consistently, right? So what happens, man? That happens. But of the last like 30 trades, I've only lost about 5 trades. It's pretty good. I haven't, honestly, I'm not a big leverage trader. I didn't start trading Bitcoin up until literally like a month or two ago. I don't like trading leverage. I'm not a heavy leverage trader. I don't trade leverage heavily. That's not my thing. I trade spot. Honestly, I've been trading for, let's say, 15 years, consistently with TA for 5 years. And now for the last 2 years, do I feel more comfortable trading with leverage. But I'm not someone that tells everyone jump into leverage. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I'm like, hey, just jump into leverage, man. No, I do not do that. And it's okay to show people wins and losses. All right. Took a beating though, and that's why I don't mind if you take a loss. I just trade my way right through it again. I just trade my way right through the loss. I'm like, all right, it's a loss. I'll fight my way right through it. You know what I'm saying? But I will show you, just so you know, because you'd be like, well, is he profitable? You'd be like, well, in the last month alone, I've made a killing. I've made an absolute killing. Like in the last 3 weeks, we took over about 8K out of the market. So doing very, very, very well. Very, very well. Trying to find the stream. I can't see the stream right now. And I can't find the chat as well. $114 people watching. Wow, I don't understand when we're pumping hard. I swear this algorithm's messing with me, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. How do we have hundreds of people watching one day and then only 100 people watching the next? I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I try not to think about it because it just gets in my head, right? Like, how do we only have 60 people hitting the like button? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, where is everybody? Like, where does everybody go? Where do the likes disappear to? Like, who cares? I just got to move on, man. But it definitely messes with someone's mind when it's your entire life. And, like, one day they boost it up, one day they boost it down. Like, I don't get it. It's my life, man, you know? Like, how do I get 2,000 views one day and then 800 views? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Try to remind people more often to hit the like button. Marin C. That might be a diamond pattern forming. I like honesty and transparency. Key it up. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but which was weird is this is tracking my win rate in a weird way. I'm like, wait. 3 commas is funny, man. It's also been very slow recently, which annoys the shite out of me. It's like tracking different trades, but I want it to track a certain amount of trades. we go through my last 50 trades? Let's go through my last 50 trades. There we go. That'd be more consistent. All right, so here's my last 50 trades. Let's see how many I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 out of 50 trades. That's insane. And some of them, look, $6, $9, $59. 3 of them were like less than $70. I mean, that's insane, right? 36 out of 50 trades. Nailed it. You can't beat that. A 72% win rate? You can't beat that, dude. Seeing that much green on your win sheet is just insanity. Like, that's absolute insanity. Like, since the 22nd of July, I've made 50 trades, and I've only lost 14 of them, and they've been tiny compared to the win rates. Pretty crazy. And one of them was a monster. Like, one of them was a $5,000 Bitcoin trade. So I just like, P&L $7,500. Absolute insanity. Anyway, I see this in the cup and handle right now, forming Nano. About to boom to the upside as well. Nano doing its thing. I gotta bust out the chat too. Where's the chat? Where is the chat? All right. Okay, 123 people watching, 75 likes. Can we get the likes up to 100, dude? Like, if you're sitting in your car, pull your car over, hit the like button. If you're watching the TV, find a way to hit the like button. If you're watching your phone, get rid of the chat, hit the like button. And get ready, man. I made 10K last month when I bought 1,200 DOT at $12. Not realized the profit, though. There you go, man. There you go, baby. Yo, Lifer, what up? I hope all is well. Appreciate all you do. I can't wait to do one with you soon. Shout out to JB, man. Appreciate you. HNT is about to do damage. The diamond played its move out already, Mr. Smurfington. Yeah. I had to go out of the stream and back in to get the like button visible. Very interesting. People want to know when things are uncertain and they flock in. Now they are shooting fish in a barrel. We have less people freaking out. They need to be here every day, not just when it's red. How you learn. I know, right? How much scalping happens in the group? It depends. How much scalping do you want to happen in the group? I send out trades for every type of person. I send out 5-minute trades when I see anything I see, I send out. I send out 5-minute scalp trades. I send out 7-minute scalp trades. I send out anything you want. You know what I'm saying? And I literally just, when I see it, I send them out. I send out midterm calls that last 2 months. I send out, quick calls that last 2-3 days. It all depends on how you want to trade. You could take my TA and go any way you want with it. Let's take a look at HNT. I like HNT. We were playing HNT before when it popped. Kind of went sideways for a while. Had a little bit of an issue. We'll see what happens with that. Watch this ACH. I'm going to keep bringing this up on your radar. Watch ACH. Brand new coin coming out on Coinbase, looking very, very hot. Let's take a look at HNT Helium Network. Where is my Helium miner? Why am I not mining my Helium? Ooh, look at that. And there's a call on the channel. It boomed up to the upside. We made this call here, and the trade happened. 22% gains for HNT if you took the call. And then we add this to the win sheet, right? This gets added to the win sheet now. Thank you for reminding me that I gave a call. I make so many calls, I don't even have the time to go back and find the calls that, oh yeah, this call went up. It's like, I know the call went up. I know it's doing its thing. Okay, so I'm going to get out the win sheet right now and take a look at that. Dude, I saw Obama yesterday. He was visiting Martha's Vineyard. I happened to be here. I went to a fish store. There he was, inside having a private party with a bunch of people. A bunch of people were outside wilding out. I kind of went sideways with my baby. I looked to the left. I was near a bush. He came right out. I saw him. I literally saw him from head to toe. I saw President Obama yesterday, or ex-President Obama yesterday. Pretty interesting, man. It's funny to see him. I saw Dwayne Wade as well. Dwayne Wade was wearing an orange face mask. That was all like special and cool. Interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. 22% gains for HNT, and we're going to see what's happening now. A bit of a cup and handle forming to the upside as well. Let's take a look at HNT, 22% gains. Bam. Congratulations. 22% gains for HNT. The Helium network. And we just added to the list, baby. Added to the list of wins, man. Look at all the wins, man. Look at all these wins. We hit you with Comp with 21%. Kava with 29%. Hit you with Alpha with a beautiful gain of 41%. Actually 30. Nailed Bitcoin. 20% for CTSI. 50% in a week for Rev. 20% in 10 hours. Congrats on Balancer going up 14%. Just gave you the trade. QTUM. I was all over QTUM. I kept saying, watch QTUM, watch QTUM. 50% gains. 35% gains on Front. Second time in a row. Alpha, another 17% gains. 78% on Wing. Told you to watch Wing. Consistently keep watching Wing. I told you last night to watch Wing. Scale up 24%. 20% in 24 hours. PNT up 14%. 15% in 2 hours. In 2 hours, man. Right? Insane. Insane. 26% on FIO. And then another one here. We gave you HNT. 22% gains on Helium. If you join the Patreon, you're getting calls like this every single day thrown right your way. Let's delete my old call. Let's go back to brass tacks and let's get into what we see here for HNT. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. If you want me to go over a coin or a deep dive, send in a super chat and I will do that. Did he do TA on ADA yet? No, I did not. I heard ACH is going to be listed on Binance real soon. May run one more time when that happens. Hey, winners. Shout out to all my peoples, man. Send them super chats for them deep dives. Rules for the butt. Rules for the butt, not for me. Been away a few, but I made sure to go watch and smash the likes no matter the time. Just give me the thumbs up. Obama just hit 60 years old. Yeah, big party for Obama, man. He was dancing his face off. You should do 1K to 10K challenge. It'd be interesting to see. I should do whatever I want to do. When everyone tells me what I should do, I think of a boss who was like, hey, you should be doing this. And I get post-traumatic stress, and I'm like, you know what? You know, and I know you just mean well. You mean well. I just hate when anyone even tells me what to do at all, even when it's a suggestion. I'm just like, I should do that, but I'll do whatever I please. You know, whatever, man. I'm sorry. I'm rough around the edges, man, but I'm not here to kiss anybody's butt, right? I'm here just to do me, and if you like it, you love it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend. I don't mean to offend. And I know you're actually being positive. You're just saying, hey, you should do a challenge, 1K to 10K. I just get averse to anyone telling me what to do at all, even if it's tiny. That's how much I hated having a job. I hated having a boss. Like, it just was, like, very anti-authoritative, right? I don't tell me what to do, man. I won't tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Like, that's how I am. Like, I've always been that way. Like, don't tell me what to do. Like, and I won't bother. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. You see? Now, this is a slanted, inverted head and shoulder. Look at this. And everyone's going to tell you how you should and should live your life, man. No one knows but you. No one knows who you are but you. Inside, deep inside, your parents, your father, your sister, your wife. Nobody knows you except for you. You know your true potential. Like, I know what my work ethic is and what hard work is. It's way harder than most people's. And they think, oh, you're overworked. No. That's just, your work ethic is not mine. We're not the same, right? You know, and that's, you know, so you don't go by whatever other people think your levels are. You go by your own levels. This is an inverted head and shoulder breaking up to the upside. I could see this pumping up, doing its thing. Let's see the measured move out of this target. Yeah, I like it. We're also, you know, resistance, back up, support, and resistance, bounce. So I would enter the trade somewhere around here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour stochastic. It's probably high like everything else. So it'll tell you to take a chill pill. Hey, actually, it's resetting and getting kind of ready for some punch to the upside. So look, I'm going to make a call here for HNT. One of my favorite coins to trade. I really like it. It's actually showed a lot of signs of strength when the whole market wasn't doing too well. All right. So we're about to make a trade. Watch out right here. I'm about to put out a trade for my Patreons. Again, none of this is financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any trade or project. Okay. I would use the right shoulder as my area to stop my stop loss at 15%. And again, you could get stopped out. Anything is possible. Every single trade, anything is possible. But that's why you show up every single day and get consistent with your system. If your system's consistent, it doesn't matter what they do. Check the market and heading to the day job. Stay up, winners, no matter what the market does. There you go. Have those 3-month goals, spreadsheets done by 5 p.m. LOL. Used to hear that. No more. Yeah, have those 3-month, spreadsheet by 5 p.m. Used to hear that. No more. Yeah, exactly. Where's your spreadsheets done? Get them. I'll show you my own spreadsheet. I'll show you my spreadsheet. It's my win rate. Right? I got a spreadsheet for that ass. This is my spreadsheet right here. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Here's my spreadsheet, baby. I'm going to work. I'm going to work every day. Shout out to HNT doing its thing. Helium. Shout out to all my peoples on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you guys. I'd have nothing without you. Sup, lifer? I've been busy moving my life towards full-time trading. Are you still mentioning? You mean mentoring? Yes, I will mentor you if you need mentoring. It's getting close, though. I'm going to start moving to group settings. For sure. I can hear my wife typing right now. She's working in the background. She's getting people in the room. She's organizing. When I live stream, she works. There's 2 people busting their butt, and I got other graphics guys, SEO guys, man. We're taking YouTube by storm, man. We got a teleprompter coming out. Watch, our video is going to start looking like Coin Bureau videos. I'm telling you right now. I know exactly how. I've been a professional video guy for years. I know exactly how to make it happen and how to make it look right. I got the green screen painted. I got the wall. I'm ready to rock. I bought ACH on Coinbase. You do not have to get it on Coinbase Pro. I bought it on Coinbase. HNT, USDT, Helium, on Binance. Another call on the channel doing its thing. Okay. Ravencoin has been pumping recently a lot as well. And now it's in a bit of a cup and handle. Let's take a look at Ravencoin. One of my favorites, Patrick Byrne, overstock. How could you not like that? And then his crazy story. We won't get into what he said, but you guys know his crazy story. Pretty interesting. I believe it. I think he's telling the honest truth. Honestly, I don't see why he would be lying. But anyway, you never know. It's pretty shady as well. It seems what you would happen behind closed doors, right? So getting a push to the upside here on the 4-hour, starting to get a move. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's curving. So again, like everything else, looks like we're going to get a bit of a, slight pullback. It's kind of forming this broadening wedge, come back to the downside before it bumps to the upside, or is it doing this? It broke out of a falling wedge. And it's going to retest some areas of support and resistance. So let's take a look at our support and resistance lines for Raven. Yeah, I'd look for it to come right back down here and bounce off of 0.9. And then I take the trade to the upside. I believe this is a cup and handle. Let's shrink it down. I believe it is. Let's get to the 8-hour. Yeah, it's a giant cup and handle. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That's getting ready. Let's build the trade out. So this is Ravencoin. If you don't know what Ravencoin is it came out with Patrick Byrne with Overstock, right? Raven, man. He was actually one of the first people to take cryptocurrency back in like 2015. He's been taking cryptocurrency for a long, long time. I mean, imagine how much wealth he has amassed. People don't go over that. Like, they don't give Patrick Byrne his due diligence. I mean, the guy has been killing it since day one. One of the best businessmen in the history of business. You gotta love it, man. He took Overstock, things that people didn't want, the end of the barrel, repurposed them at a cheaper price and got them moving out. Also, that's recyclable. That's sustainable living by finding a product that other people are kind of giving up on and using it as another product and giving people a better price. I like the whole concept behind Overstock. He also did make a lot of money on the upside. Like, he bought something for $100. He sold it for like $108. Like the money he made wasn't a lot. He just knew that if he could do more volume, he could make a killing. And that really was the idea behind Overstock, right? So this says that Raven can get all the way up here. I mean, it has a giant measured move. It is a little exaggerated. You could even just pull that idea. But the measured move here is Raven all the way up to about 21 cents from 10 cents, up 100% from where it's at. And that will kind of get it past this previous resistance and then up to here too. Interesting. There, I did. I said it. Interesting. The guy on my today during my my tutoring session, the guy was like, "Man, you always say interesting, you know." And I'm like, he's like, "When you say it, I know something's going down." Lifer said interesting, you know. It's funny, man. So look, 4 hours ready to rock. Look for it to pull back on the 1 hour and then continue to the upside. That would be my idea for Ravencoin. So watch Ravencoin for a pullback to support, either there or there. And then it could continue to the upside. I see some big gains, even if you just get it up here. So you patiently wait for it to come back down, enter here or there at one of these two support regions, and then ride it back to the next support. That's 100% gains for Ravencoin. So put Ravencoin on your radar, write it down on a whiteboard. I'll also be putting a video call for it later because I want to explain this instead of just putting out a chart. All right. It might be playing out to inverted head and shoulder on the 15 with Bitcoin. Cake is at 1824. CRV might do some damage. We'll take a look at CRV. Bitcoin breaking out of the flag. Dwayne washed now. You're funny, man. Dwayne Wade. You guys are funny, man. Dwayne Wade. Dwayne washed now? What is that? Oh, Dwayne? I don't know what he's saying. I mean, I did say Bitcoin was about to continue to the upside. Looking very nice. Look at the pop right there. 45,800 as Bitcoin boomed off of this double bottom here on the 1 hour time frame. All right. This was us last night. We called this boom out. We had this, baby. We had this in a cup and handle. See? I drew the cup and handle. Boom to the upside. Nailed it. Nailed it. Now, look. Now we have support at 45K. Bitcoin is now broken above $45,000. This is a big deal. As I said before, guys, I don't think Bitcoin, you know, we don't know what's going to happen, but highly likely that Bitcoin just kind of flags out right here. I don't like to trade when the 1 hour is extended because even if you get a bit of a move, it's probably going to come back to support and resistance for pullback. 8 hours later, you could probably get back in. So I'm watching this flag. I told you guys what to do at the beginning of the live stream. We're going to watch this flag regardless of what happens. 15-minute low. I just want to see this 15-minute continue up and down into the flag. As long as it stays in the flag, all is well for big BTC, okay? Europe's largest telecoms company by revenue has tapped Coinbase custody for its Celo token. I see major resistance at 49,500. I see major resistance at 45. I mean, then you want to go to the weekly, you want to go to the daily time frame and just look at support and resistance lines. It's pretty simple, right? Yeah, and there's resistance right there. At 46,900, there's a heavy resistance. Are you kidding me? Then there's resistance here at 50K. I see 50K. You could say a little bit of 49,005. In between 49 and 50,000, definitely there's a bit of resistance. But there's not much more, man. We're starting to break up back to the upside. Now, once Bitcoin, honestly, Bitcoin go to 54K, get rejected, and still go to 25K. I'm not telling you that 25K is guaranteed to never be seen again. I'm not one of those moon boys. I take it one day at a time. And I'm ready for anything. Could we see 10K? It's possible. 10K is possible. Like, all right, I'm not going to say, oh, no, there's no way 10K will ever hit again. I'm sick of saying nothing. Oh, it's never going to happen. Anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. Look at this, though. This is valid. A lot of people didn't see this. I didn't see it till right now. This is a slanted, inverted head and shoulder. There's a shoulder. There is a head. There is a shoulder. All right, let's take the measured move out of this slanted, inverted head and shoulder. Tell you that where Bitcoin wants to go on the daily time frame. Look at that. I didn't see that before. That's confluence. And that brings us right back to the previous support region there at 56,600. It tells you that Bitcoin's brewing up for a big move to the upside. You know, I did say we could see 100K Bitcoin by September. I made that statement. It was a bold statement. It was a pretty crazy statement. This also is a rising wedge that's breaking up to the upside. That starts a parabolic move to the upside as well. So Bitcoin's showing some serious signs of parabolic cityness. It wants to go parabolic. It really does. 4 hours still in our favor, and the 1 hour has to reset. So We'll wait for this 1 hour to kind of do its thing. We'll see what happens. But that's why we're tracking Bitcoin on the 1 hour. I gave you the keys to the city. Watch Bitcoin in this flag. If it breaks out, look for a retest and get in. If it stays flat, wait for it to go all the way out until about later on today at about 5, 6 p.m. I think it's going to take 6, 7 hours for this 1 hour to play out. And then boom, we're going to be ready to rock, right? So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I gave you how to trade Bitcoin. I basically went through the ups and downs of it. This is exactly what you can see happening for BTC. So you basically be given the keys to the city right now if you're at my channel. You know how to track Bitcoin. You have a projection of where it's going, and you can figure out if it's going to turn bearish or bullish based on what I'm teaching you. I gave you the keys to the city, you guys. You got it. You got it. Solana booming up to the upside, highly likely to play out. We put it in this, and boom, there it goes. There it goes. USDT pairs are going to do great when Bitcoin is looking healthy sideways or to the upside. It's going to take all the USDT pairs up. And we gave a call for Solana not too long ago. Look at it. Had you taken the call for Solana, you'd be up very nicely and continuing. I see it going up 100% gains for Solana. We're not even done yet. We're just getting started. So get ready, baby. Get ready. We're going to see the pullback on the daily. Yes. So one more boom up, sideways action or pullback on the daily, and then that weekly takes over. And we're going to just continuously boom to the upside. Watch all-time highs coming for Solana. It's going to break that 59 area and continue to the upside. Solana, baby. Solana. There's another call here on the channel for Solana. Write it down, man. Write it down. CRV. Let's take a look at CRV. Some say it's flagging. Okay. I must have put out a little trade. Did it play out? It did. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe we got stopped. All right, so I got a cup and handle breaking out on CRV. This is a still open call here. Look. Oh, we got stopped. See? Stopped out. Let's take a look at this. It broke below the handle. It got, you know, a little bearish for a second here. I say it broke out right now, and it is flagging. Whoever called that flag, good on you. Good on you. You were spot on. And most things are going to follow the structure of Bitcoin. USDT pairs, they're just going to, the skeletal structure of Bitcoin, they're going to follow. So you're going to follow this flag as well. Now, they could break out differently, though. Differently. But the 1 hour's high on everything, right? You know me. Even if we could get a pump out of here and something's coming out of it, it's like you're trying to get the most out of a move that already happened. Like you're trying to get more. This needs to come back down. Highly likely it needs to break back down. So I'd wait for this to break down, watch for this to go more sideways, and then tonight, later on tonight, it's going to be the play. Crypto Lifer, cup and handle on the daily. True that. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. Is that it? Is that really the end of the comments? What's up with my lifers, man? Where they at today? What's going on? It is a beautiful summer day. I hope people are outside, maybe taking advantage of the weather, getting it in, having a wonderful time. 118 people, 170 people watching, 118 likes, though. Really? 50 of you guys don't want to hit the like button? That's so lame. It's the lamest thing you could ever do. A real crypto lifer hits the like button, represents the people that they represent, and supports their friends and family, man. If you're a true friend, if you're a true lifer, you hit that like button for me, man, because that's really what it's all about. Show me that support. Show me that love. Don't hold back love. Every time you hold back love, it's just going to hurt you in the long run. It's just going to hurt you in the long run, okay? Looks like we may or may not have got stopped out of this one, depending on where your stop loss was to the exact T. They got us really close, but 12% gains nonetheless had you slimmed your way out of this one. Bell, all right, USDT. Let's take a look at Bell USDT, what it's doing. I had it in this, you know, number one, this is what you guys do. When you form these beautiful pennants, you pull your measured move, which is the length of the price right down to, you know, the initial leg here. You could also go, usually the 21 kind of cups that. If it doesn't, it's kind of up to you whether you want to take the end of the price or the 21, right? This made it up pretty close to the measured move, broke past the all-time high. You think it would use this as support, did not, came right back down to break down. But it used this as support. 173 was strong support, and we took a bounce. So, telling you that now we may want to come back and bounce off the next level of support and resistance there once the 1 hour resets. So watch for Bell to come down and bounce off of 183. We see moving averages getting tight. Things are starting to make a move. There's some movement here. When moving averages get tight like that, it's telling you something's going to be brewing for Bell. So let's take a look at it. It's in like a funky cup and handle. Look at it. To me, this is what it's in. It broke down. It's in a cup and handle that broke down out of the handle and is making sense now of where it wants to go. There you go. So Bell USDT looking pretty nice as it bounces off support right there. Bing, bing, bang, boom, bong, boom, bing. There we go. So cup and handle for Bell. Highly likely to play up to the upside. 1 hour needs to reset like everything else, right? Measured move. Bam. So you're waiting for this to bounce off of this area right there and then boom up to the upside. 29% gains for Bell. Look for Bell to come back down, though, and find support. Maybe here, maybe another retest, and then it's gone. So watch for a retest here. Put an alert right here for Bell. Also get the pro version. You can put way more alerts than the other versions. Alert on the low stokes. Alert for low stochastics. Does that make sense to anyone? Low stochastics, that's what I'm using. The stochastics RSI, right? An alert for a low stochastic right here. This is what you want, okay? This is how I build the trade for my Patreons. I don't just give them trades. I actually show them like the progression of the trade, what they should be looking for, how they should be looking for it, and what they can do if they're away or at work, what alerts they can set so that they go off and they're ready to rock at the right possible time. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Guys, thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. 170 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Become a real lifer. A real lifer hits the like button. A fake lifer doesn't hit the like button. So what do you want to be? You want to be a lifer? You can't call yourself a crypto lifer if you don't hit the like button. Hands down. Because that's a real crypto lifer supports their family and friends, supports people that care about them. That's what it is, man. Hit that like button. I really appreciate it. I have to guilt trip you if I have to. It is what it is. Because you know I'm out here every day. I get to guilt trip you because I don't take a day off. And because I don't take a day off and I show you how consistent I am and how much I don't hold back, then why are you holding back? Doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't. And it means you're not aligned with me if you're not hitting that like button. And I want you to be aligned with me. I want you to feel that same energy I feel. I want you to wake up every single day feeling ready to rock, ready to take this life by storm, ready to know you can make a change. You can do something different with your life. You do not have to do what everyone else is doing around you, okay? Appreciate it. Shout out to everyone who joined the Patreon recently, all the people who joined with crypto, all the people who joined the Patreon. Guys, thank you so much. A lot of new Patreons and the new people coming in. I like the energy. I like the vibe. I like what you're bringing to the table. A lot of awesome new traders, a lot of people really paying attention. People that have also another thing, I've been around longer now. People have a lot longer to watch me. So now when people jump in, they're like, I've been watching you for 3 months, 4 months. So they're more learned. So now we're getting even more educated people joining the Patreon, joining the group. So the group's getting stronger every single day because of that, because of my longevity. More people have been able to learn more by the time they get into the group. And that's actually showing. And it's showing the strength of the group. And I'm really excited for that. So I'm noticing it. I'm noticing these things. And it's really awesome to see how strong the group really is. I'm noticing, man. I just glance in. I see way more charts than I used to see. I see way more ideas. I see my own ideas coming back out at me. I see someone like, progressively drawing a projection of a right shoulder before it even's made. And, I'm going to take this shoulder down. And I'm looking at him like, wow, like, this dude is on point. Like, and I'm like, whoa, that's my concepts. And I'm like, wait, they're using your concepts. I'm like, yo, these people are using your concepts to learn and to make money. Like, what a blessing, right? That's what life is all about, giving a piece of your knowledge away to other people so that they can feel empowered. If you're empowered, empower other people. Capitalism is about learning something. You figure out how to bake bread. So instead of teaching everyone how to bake bread, you bake fresh bread and sell it to them. But you could have a bread, instead of doing that, you could do that, and you could also do a bread making seminar where you teach people how to make your bread, and then you could sell that. And then people might like you a lot and be like, oh, wow, look at all. The idea is to give away what you have. You're as powerful as what you give away. Most people don't agree with that, but because they're afraid that they won't get more. By giving away, you're basically telling the universe, I'm guaranteed to get more. So I can keep giving it away because I'm going to get more. It's by giving away what you have, you're affirming to the universe that you're going to be receiving more. And that's actually conviction. You're convicted that you're going to be receiving more. It's like you know it in your heart of hearts. So that's what happens. You create your own reality. You put out the frequency that you want, and that frequency comes right back. However you want. If you're negative, you're going to get negative back. If you're positive, you're going to get positive back. If you push forward and be progressive, you're going to get people who push forward and are going to be progressive back to you. You're going to get anything in this life that you put out. Your energy bequeaths you. You are what you keep. All right? That's why I wasn't living the best life, because I wasn't giving any part of myself to anybody while I was at work. And I knew that to be fulfilled, I needed to give parts of myself away to others. And until I did that, I felt like an empty, soulless being that had nothing to give, you know? Here's a little scalp on Injective, and I see there's a bigger gain for this too as well. I really like Injective. A lot of coins are about to pop to the upside, man. I'm telling you right now, this market's about to take a big change. We're going to take a look at total too and see what's going on. Any super chats out there? Did I miss a super chat? It's been scant this morning. LS and Tower moving hard. Yeah, we gave you guys Tower, man. Called out CTSS last night, and here it goes. Yep, CTSI has been a trade we've been on for a long time, consistently. Let's take a look at Engine. Injective. I like Injective right here. Tower was born to move, man. We gave you Tower just a couple days ago. It looked very, very poised. INJ, USDT. Are you using the internet, babe? It seems I'm getting intermittent on the music.
I'll X out, but I'm using it every time you're live. I'm done.
I'm also in a lot of windows. Let me close all this nonsense. I'm in my Coinbase. There's no reason. Farm was likely to pounce to the upside. We gave you Farm. Look at Farm. Only a matter of time on Coinbase, USDT, running out of room. This thing is about to be poised for a break to the upside. Let's take a look at Farm for you guys. Also, Polex and Farm, both coins looking very, very nice to the upside. I'm liking them. Watch for them to come back down to their, perspective lower trend lines here, and then that would be where I would be getting into these trades. Something like this. Comes down. They may even try to smash liquidity. I've been seeing them round the bottoms up out of here, try to get you out, right? So put your stop loss below the previous low. It might come back and test that. Get a bit of a wick too. You might want to hide a little lower than that. But Polex looks really nice. Polastic-y. It's like polyastic. That's the name of this coin. Watch this thing. Bigger cup and handle. If you get just this smaller move, it looks like a smaller move, but I think it could play out even bigger to the upside. Watch Polex here. Okay. We went over this last night on the live stream. It started to make sense. I would wait for the trade to come back down here, and I would open it down there. Right here, bottom trend line, right? That's your buy zone. You don't chase trades. You wait for trades to come to you. Wow, this thing could do some serious damage. Only have to risk about 15% to gain 81%. That's a big deal. It's a very, 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 very big deal. That's one of the greatest trades I've seen in a long time, right? So because of that, yeah, that's definitely a trade I would be looking at very, very closely, okay? I got way too many windows open. I'm getting crazy with it. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. 165 people watching, 146 likes. Okay, that's more like it. Thank you guys for coming in with the likes. Appreciate it. We breached 170 people. 6 people felt like they weren't just going to get another trade. Or they're just going to watch this later maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what people are doing. I should stop thinking. MNSC just pumped 78%. That's great. They are merely metaphors. Metaphor means bridge to meaning. Yep. Religions are just integers pointing to different points of the edge of infinity. All are correct. Never a deep dive. Just thank you, brother. Shout out to the 299. Appreciate you, man. That's why I give you a super chat without asking for anything back. I see your heart, man. Good on you. Shout out to Berna Eureta. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Quick look at WXT, please, if you have time. The unpaid mechanic. We'll take a look at that. CTSI to the moon. Called it out last night on super chat. The more you give out, the more you get. Karma. Rodney Robinson. Yeah, smash that like button. You get what you project and what you expect. There you go, man. Yeah, and what you expect, right? I expect greatness and lovingness. Bought in the other day from the call, from the Patreon. Appreciate you, man. NST just pumped 78%. Boom, dude. That's so sick. When Senate decides something unmined token, Bitcoin pump, others dump. I know, right? What about BTT? So I like this call right here for Polex. Polex looking really, really nice. 89% gains for Polex hiding out in there. So if there's trades hiding from you guys, we put them forefront so you guys can get them. If you're working hard, if you're out there, if you're working 9 to 5, if you're busting your ass 10, 12 hours a day, if you're a single mom, if you're a recovering addict, if you're someone that just does not have the capacity, we can slowly get you into these trades, get you see what's happening, and then begin to show you how we got into the trades and how we did it so that you can eventually replicate the process all by yourself. Polex USDT. Bam. Another trade looking very, very nice. On KuCoin. On KuCoin. Remember that. Let me edit that out. On KuCoin. Not the same without my music playing in the background. Somehow the music stopped. Let me see if I can get it running in a different way. Maybe I reset the page. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not like BitBoy. I don't got a team of people behind me running the show. I run the entire show. Someone's like, oh, we thought you had a team. I'm like, yeah, I wish I did. I wish I did. My favorite song too, to stop playing on my favorite song. Maybe we refresh, we get a run up. There we go. Let's take a look at Farm for you guys too. Don't miss Farm here. Farm looking very, very nice on Coinbase. Even Coinbase is starting to get a lot of coins, so it's like you don't need to worry about not being able to get coins. Coinbase is starting to do its thing. All right, let's reposition Farm from where I had it before. All right, if you were in it, it's okay. You didn't lose out. You didn't get stopped out. Everything is fine, right? I just drew my pattern, and it shifted into basically more of a falling wedge than it was into a bull pennant. Almost a descending triangle, too, right now, though. A little bit of bearishness there, but we'll see. It's starting to break on out of the channel. That's definitely a breakout, right? So what would I do? Well, the 1 hour's low. It's ready to rock. It's one of the few things that doesn't have to reset. So this is the trade of the day right now. This is the trade of the day, guys. Farm, ready to rock. We gave it to you last night. Already doing its thing. And I see this thing going up pretty big. Where's my target for Farm? 78% gains for Farm from where we're at. Only risk 18% to gain 78. That's a 4.2 to 1 risk reward ratio. That's what you want to see. That's what, that's hot. That's hot. That's a hot trade right there, guys, for sure. So let me open this page up here. Look at Farm. Yeah, Farm doing its thing. It's in a cup and handle as well, right? There's just the measured move is a little lower, but the cup and handle is more. It's coming. It's like, see this cup and handle kind of action. I like Farm where it's at. Watch out for Farm to break up to the upside. About 86% gains coming out of Farm. So watch Farm very, very closely. Farm could do some serious damage. Okay. I like it. It's the one of the few trades that has a low 1 hour stochastic. Everything else we kind of have to wait for the 1 hour to reset. This has a 1 hour stochastic ready to rock. So this thing is looking very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. It is called Farm USDT. Okay? Farm USDT. It's on Coinbase. Coinbase is starting to get more coins every day, and they're starting to get some little little things that look like they can do some serious damage. So it's getting exciting too. We're getting more and more options to trade, no matter what exchange you're on. Do your due diligence and smash that like button. Cartesi pumping hard. Let's take a look at CTSI. And this is a call on the channel, man. We loved it, right? Look at this. Flagged out right there. Damn, this thing is gone up to 67. That's a serious pump. Look at the cup and handle for Cartesi. Look at that. Watch Cartesi. Jeez Louise. It went up in a straight line. Like, look at that thing. Insanity. It was at 47. It went all the way to 67 in literally 6, 7 hours. It went up 50% gains for Cartesi. Unbelievable. I knew I drew this cup and handle last night too. I don't know why I didn't put the call out for it. Simple idea, but if you watch me play this too, sometimes you don't even need me to put the call out. You just say, I'm showing you the cup and handle, right? You buy the handle, you put your stop loss below the previous low, like somewhere right here, 12% stop loss, and you let it rip, man. And you see what you can get out of that cup and handle. Boom. Boy, would you get some movement out of that. Now, obviously, it's time to sell. Look how far we are away from the 21-day moving average. Like, that's going to have to snap back. That was a pump group. Something took a handle of that and pumped it up. If you're not selling right now, you're sleeping, because it's going to come all the way back down to some type of support and resistance. Yeah, so that's time to take some profits out of Cartesi. If you're not taking profits, you're drinking the Kool-Aid, and you think things are going to keep going up. They always come back, even if they go up. So you'll have a chance to get back into them. Do not worry. Do not force yourself. Oh, I have to freaking stay in this trade. No, you don't have to do stuff like that. Trades will come back to where they are. Like, they come back, okay? FTT, a coin I keep bringing up. Another coin that I like to hold long term. Why? Because it's Solana. It's in with Solana, right? We knew the FTT token was going to blast up to the upside. It was just 28. Now it's all the way up at 49, right? This is the FTX exchange. This was on during the game. The Red Sox were playing the Yankees, and you could see that the umpire had a badge on his shirt that said FTX exchange. It was also around the arena. Like, it was either in Fenway Park or at Yankee Stadium. They actually had this. So, I mean, this is getting advertised by national sports in America. The fact that you don't think this is going to pump to the upside, I mean, look, and now it's sitting at $50 a coin, ready to go to do some serious damage, FTT. So I put FTT on everybody's radar. I put Solana on everybody's radar. I put Serum. I put Radium. Those are the 4 coins, really, that make up the ecosystem of Solana right now. There's even more, but those are the main basis. Radium, Serum, Solana, SolPad, and FTX Exchange. So if you want to run with the Solana crew in Alameda, that's what you should be getting into, right? This is something that's very, very hot. Let's take a look at Alpha. Beautiful day for every single altcoin, man. Just booming to the upside. We gave you a call for Alpha right here, doing its thing. Alpha going up yet again. Initially hit this target. 25% gains for Alpha. And this is a cup and handle with a bigger target. So comes back down, finds support at the previous high. See, there's your high. It finds support right there, bounces again, and then watches break previous all-time high yet again. 1 hour wants to reset. And you can see this is yet another cup and handle forming. See this? Inverted head and shoulder, cup and handle, ready to rock. Everything kind of changing its tune last night as we stayed with the TA, right? And you can see how we keep working through TA. That looks like it may go one way or the other, and we fight through it until we get our answer, and boom. We boom to the upside, man. I'm really, really proud of everyone here on the live. I'm proud of all my peoples. Amazing, amazing. My internal bot algorithm has instructed me to send a super chat. I'm feeling ERG, maybe a cup and handy forming. Let's take a look at ERG for sure. Thank you for that. CGLD, you mean EGLD? Cartesi, massive pump. Yeah, actually, every alt is pumping now. Yeah, ask Christian, Muslim, Hindu, or Buddhist if all religions lead to God. They will say you're crazy. That's exactly what the God of this world wants you to think. The only ones that think they are New Agers who believe in Gnosticism, that one can be like the Most High. Slush is a crypto room, not a religious one. Yeah, we're not into that. Don't say you're Muslim if you spot our New Age ideals. That's all I'm saying. Who am I to judge? It sounds ignorant or hypocritical. The demerge that created this world is just a metaphor as well. Yep. Phantom pumping too. My man. Sam brings in the religion all the time. Come on, man. No, we don't. All I talk about is really, I don't bring in religion. I bring up God. Religion and God are two different things. Let's break that up. All right? And I'm going to end that story right now. All right? I talk about a just energetic being connecting to the Most High, right? Yeah, I don't bring up religion. There's a big difference between religion and spirituality, in my opinion. Like, spirituality is like beautiful water that you get at a stream. Religion is like putting in a jar and trying to sell it to people. You get it? That's my opinion. And, you know, I have a right to my own opinion. So, Slush, knock it off. Yeah. Nice hair you got there, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Got some good hair. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Talk about KSM. Listen for Dot. All right, let's see what's going on. Smash the button, fam. Shout out to Demetri Gordon. Shout out to my peoples. Amen. The more you give, the more you get. Karma, right? All day long, man. CTSI to the moon. Called it yesterday on the live, man. Shout out to Crypto Greg, man. Killing him. Killing him. USDC is about 100x. This guy, man. Talk about KSM testnet for a Dot success. And now we'll be moving to Dot. Okay. The 0-point energy from which all quantum particles and materials arise from is abundant space where our awareness lies. Can't wait for TLM to compete in this inverse head and shoulders and have a beautiful pump to the upside. Nice blue eyes. Shout out to ATM Smasher. Appreciate you. Thank you for the blue eye comment yet again. My internal bot algorithm has instructed me a super chat. I'm feeling ERG maybe. Let's take a look at ERG. All right. damn, just not the same without that music pumping in the background for me. I'm such a musical person. Really would like to feel that music. Oh, did you hear me? It's like you answered my call. Answered my call. Try to shut down other. Oh, that's why too. I had this one open, which I don't need. All right. And I had this window open, which I don't need. All right. I'm trying to bring it down a second. And this could be shrunk a little bit. Give me some more energy. There you go. Can you look at WTX if you have time? All right. We got 2 super chats coming on in here. Smash the like button. Let's see what you got. TFU and RSR. Little Schmitty. Wait, is that from yesterday? No. This is today. Nope. CLG is the correct one. Your religion is man-made. The channel keeps me sanity in checking during all this action. Keeps my sanity in check during all this action. Pretty Blue's eyes over here, man. This guy, man. In essence, every rock is aware and interacts with the layers within itself and on the table which it sits. Spirituality is a relationship with the Most High. There you go, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys, and that is your time. There's nothing else. Okay. So everything wants to flag out on the 1 hour. Looking highly likely that we're going to have a huge pump tonight. A Monday night pump for the market. Like, it looks like a Monday night pump for the market. It's going to change everything here. Let's take a look at total and total 2 and see what's going on in the markets. I'll do 2 super chats and then I'll dump into some things that I want to teach you guys. All right, so we got someone asking about ERG. We got someone asking, Little Schmitty asked, we got ERG. We got never a deep dive. It's okay if you ask for a deep dive, though. Let's take a look at WTX and TFU and RSR. So TFU and RSR for Little Smitty. Let's take a look at TFU and RSR. Okay, so TFU bounced. I thought it would break out of here, and look at that dump. And so that was a stop out trade, right? Did not work out. It's okay. I don't mind getting stopped out because then I don't have to go all the way down here to the downside. Then if I see the inverted head and shoulders, I can make the play. Kind of weird that it did this, though, right? It formed a beautiful pennant and then just, like, destroyed itself, right? Got crushed. Formed instead a falling wedge, which it eventually broke out of. Those are cup and handles when the handle gets low, as long as the handle doesn't get... I guess it could even get lower than the low. But then you're looking at just a giant double bottom, are we not? So a giant double bottom for T-Fuel, which is really good at saying that was our bottom. Here at bottom, broke out again, did another double bottom. That's a really good sign, especially when the double bottom bounces off the neckline of the previous inverted head and shoulder. That's a strong positional strength area, the neckline of the inverted head and shoulder. For it to bounce back off here with a double bottom, it's really, really good sign. So T-Fuel, about to break out. Again, everything on that 1 hour needs to reset, and then it's ready to go. So the trades are going to be later on today. Around 4 or 5 o'clock, or the entry is going to start poking their heads up out of the space. Look for T-Fuel to come up and get all the way back to its all-time local high here on the left. Yeah, I can see some serious gains for T-Fuel. So far, so good, man. It's showing signs of support, bouncing off of 28 really nicely, and now back to 30. Look for it just to flag out, and then 29.5, 30 area would be a nice call for T-Fuel. Watch it go all the way up there, too, even more, to about 39. So about, 30% gains coming out of T-Fuel. Let's take a look at RSR. RSR in a similar idea, right? But it had a falling wedge. Let's take a look at this. That trade would pan out. This trade would pan up to the upside and hit the target. Look for an entry at the bottom of the pattern. And they try to scoop you. Look, they keep doing this, scooping the liquidity. I've been noticing this. They draw a perfect pattern. They scoop the liquidity. But if you just put the stop loss below the previous high right here, like there, you don't get hit. So boom, all is well. All is well in love and war. You know what I'm saying? This trade played out very nicely. Let me show you it. This was the call right here for RSR. 13% gains for RSR in not too long, right? There's another call that played out very, very nicely for RSR. And it hit my exact target, and that's where price would eventually bounce from. So that's why you sell my targets if I do position the target there, because look, we might have bumped up a little more, but you're within a deviation of a percentage, right? Look for an entry at the bottom of the pattern. We got even lower. It would have been the perfect bottom with the stochastics getting low, right? But I didn't know it would do that. I thought it would stay in this pattern, but so far so good. RSR, and that's why I'm not perfect, right? I do it the best I can, like stop loss here, entry there, and I see where it goes. If I do this over and over again, eventually I gain my edge. right? And that's how the edge is created. But you have to do the same things over and over again. And you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you will gain no edge. You will know nothing, and you won't find anything out. Consistency is knowledge. Knowledge comes from consistency. You get no knowledge without being consistent, right? That's how the bird knows what to do and how to eat. And, you know, he wakes up when the sun comes up, right? He does certain things because that's what he does, right? It's just like this. I trade, like a bird wakes up when the sun comes up. I trade when the stokes are low on the 1 hour. If I do the same things over and over again, I gain my edge. And then the bird starts to learn its environment. It can feed its kids. It starts to know what's going on around it. And because it's consistent. The consistency is what gives the bird its edge in nature. The consistency is what gives the bird the edge in nature, okay? So RSR now, let's see. I mean, just getting started. These were the bottoms. When I started calling bottoms out for a lot of people, I mean, these were the bottoms. RSR at a penny. It's now already at 4 cents. It's done a 4x from now. Some serious gains have been made in the last few weeks, man. I'm telling you. Like, I got a dollar cost average into Phantom. My Phantom buys at 18 and 19 are doing very, very well right now. So watch RSR. Daily does need a reset. Remember that. Daily's high on almost every time frame. So I want to see how much more we get out of this 1 hour pump, the 4 hour pump, and then we're going to get a pullback in the whole market. Whole market's going to have a pullback at one point. Look for RSR to break above, you know, that 4 cent area, and then it's going to start going into some serious moves to the upside. TFU and RSR. Okay. Can you take a look at WXT? What is WXT? I never even heard of it. WireX on KuCoin. Okay. Wow. We missed out on that one, huh? Damn. KuCoin gems exploding to the upside. I can't say when someone, it's always annoying to me as a trader when someone's like, can you look at this? And it's like, it's over, man. It's had its run. 240% in 10 hours. Are you kidding me? Man. And this is what makes people want to start doing stuff. No stop loss crazy. You see stuff like this and you start doing whatever you think you have to do. Again, go to a smaller time frame on these and look. You could see it was in beautiful bull pennants. When a coin just comes out, go to the 7-minute time frame and start making bull pennants. And use them to your advantage. That's why I like the 7-minute. Look, this trade would have played out very, very nicely. Then you would have had the measured move on WTX. Look, that was the measured move exactly to a T. Hit it to exactly. I mean, that's how you play these. And there's more of a measured move here now, technically. Take this line. It's not done yet, technically. It says it wants more. This whole market is moving at the speed of light right now, I'm telling you guys. Yeah. Measured move isn't done yet, but we're getting extended. We're getting high on stochastic. So, like, I take profits around here, or, you know, I raise stop losses and let them run. This thing is just getting started. You can see it do some serious damage. The WireX token. Interesting, man. I'd wait for a bigger pullback on the 1 hour. Let's see what the... Yeah, you can't really... There's no time frame. You can't really look at this thing. Wow, it's actually extremely low in the 30-minute. Like, it wants to go more. This thing's just getting started. This is kind of creepy. Interesting. Also getting close to the 21-day moving average says it could actually pump from there. You take the length all the way to the 21, and this is really the bigger idea here. Interesting. This is kind of crazy. 50% gains out of this one. Stop loss, There's really not a lot of protection. Previous high is all you got. I don't like that for that reason, but it could keep pumping. It's not my trade, but it could keep pumping. Quick look at WS if you have time. Yeah. That's what I give you a super chat without asking anything back. I see your heart, man. Thank you very much. Need a deep dive. Just a thank you. Thank you very much, Rodney Robinson. Appreciate you, man. My internal algorithm has instructed me to send a super chat. I'm feeling ERG. Let's take a look at ERG on KuCoin. I mean, this thing erupted in the last hour. Look at that. It's about to break all-time high right there and be gone. So this is what I see when I see this. I'll show you. It's always like an ascending triangle kind of look. See that? And I could see it kind of drop up and down. It is high on the 1 hour. Let's see, is the 1 hour? Yeah, so 1 hour needs to kind of come back down a little bit. So this is what I see happening. Now, if it breaks that, look for it to come for a retest and be gone. But 9 out of 10 times, I think things get rejected at their previous highs. So I could see this going down. Length of the pole. And this is ERG, right? Booming to the upside. This is what I'm looking at. The idea would be to buy here at the bottom of the bottom trend line of this pattern here. 45% gains, risking about 10. Let's see. I would enter here. Let's get this consistent. I would enter right there. Now you have support and resistance there, support and resistance there, and support and resistance there. Yeah, you could hide out right there about 11%. You could try to get even crazy with a 4.4%, right? You never know, you might get wicked. You could hide below this one too, possibly right there. 7.28% for 41% gains for ERG. But you're waiting for it to come down to the bottom of the trend line. So I'm going to put a call out right there. I would wait for it to test the bottom trend line. I would wait for it to test the bottom trend line. All right. And this is why I don't give calls. I give ideas that play out. All right. Then I tell you what to do. Watch for this to reset. Set the alert. Oh, look, the alert disappeared on me now. Isn't that weird? Oh, there, you right click. You got to right click. And I'm going to hit this and hit add an alert right there. And then I get a dotted line alert. When that alert hits, I'll get into ERG. That's a clean call right there. That doesn't get any cleaner than that. And let's see if this plays out to the upside. Always projecting into the future. That's how you're able to stay ahead of the game. You project into the future, guys. Projecting into the future and creating your reality. It's kind of how trading works. Trading has a lot to do with creating your own reality. It really does. This is on KuCoin, guys. Get ready, baby. It's going to be my new favorite. I think I'm going to move on to KuCoin. It's going to be my new favorite exchange. I think we get way more gains out of KuCoin. Talk about KSM testnet for a dot success. Damn, that was a long time ago. Suggest some coin which can have 10x growth for now on. NCS videos. Cup and handle on XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. The yawn made me also yawn. It's a shame none of these are on Binance. Musa, why don't you just open up a KuCoin account? What do you mean it's a shame it's on Binance? Open up a KuCoin account. It's so simple and easy. And you can send the money from Binance to KuCoin. Like, don't make excuses, Anko. I love you, man. You're always like the most like powerful dude when it comes to that knowledge. Love KuCoin. KuCoin's the best, man. I would love that. I'm on KuCoin mainly. I give a lot of KuCoin. I mean, half of the calls are on KuCoin, though. Sometimes more. A lot of the calls are on Binance, but you'll find they're on KuCoin as well. Get Parallel Universe of Self on Audible. It will change your life on trading. I'm going to do that. KuCoin is the best, man. True that. Take a look at Boson on KuCoin. I remember when Boson Protocol first came out. I almost got into the pre-sale. Let's take a look at XRP. USDT in a cup and handle. About to bump to the upside. Okay. We gave a call out for XRP. We got stopped out. It did kind of go to the target in a way, but didn't make it. Right? It's just boom. Look at this giant cup and handle for XRP right now. All right. XRP is doing something serious. At 82 cents, I mean, that's a beautiful thing to see it at 82 cents. Am I wrong? I mean, that's really nice. That's a nice price for XRP. Like, I was buying XRP down at 25, 16, 10 cents. You know, I didn't get 10 cents, but I got 16 cents. That was the cheapest XRP I ever bought. For you not to think XRP is not going to do some damage, also the whole market's thinking about everything else. They don't want you focused on this XRP stuff, man. XRP is going to do some big moves. It's a big coin in the game, man. Watch it to hit $3.31, back to its all-time high. XRP, dude. So again, it's going to have to come back to support, or it's going to flag out. So either these are your two ideas for XRP. It's going to stay in a flag like this and pop, right? Or it's going to come down, bounce, and pop. Either way, that's what's going to happen with XRP. Highly likely XRP is going to bounce up to the upside. Okay, so you're going to buy it somewhere here near the bottom of the trend line. And it's going back to 91 cents. XRP, dude. So you're either buying bottom trend line, you're buying two places. You're either buying here, either buy here. This is what I would buy. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. This is for education, educational purposes only. I'm a teacher. This is education. I'm just teaching education every day. So it's either going to pull back to there or it's going to pull back to there. One of the other. One of the other. Okay. Yeah, testnet was a long time ago, but it will be moving to dot now. Just want to talk about before the news about it comes out. About Kusama? ADA is up a bit too. LOL, good one. Not an XRP fan, however, that chart looks stellar. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Jeb dumps. Jeb dumps. How much crypto do you have? None your business. If you want to know that, join my Patreon. I share that with my Patreons. They get all the access to my portfolio, exactly what I'm buying and selling and what I'm doing. I will be sharing my portfolio later on today or tomorrow, guys, so you can figure it out. True about to do some serious damage. We'll take a look at True. True is looking really nice. TrueFi. I went over it with a subscriber earlier today on a tutoring session, and it does look very, very nice. We'll take a look at True. It's going to start getting way easier to trade, guys. We were in the hardest times of trading. It was tough. It's going to get way easier to trade. Really appreciate the knowledge knowledge with me in our tutoring session today, bro. Shout out to Craze Trades, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Anytime, man. I had a really good time with you, man. I love meeting awesome lifers during the sessions. It's some of the coolest things ever. Let's take a look at XDC. We were all about XDC for a while. We liked it, talked about it, made a call for it. I didn't even look what happened. I bet I'm about to see a beautiful call on XDC. Look at that thing. And we had it in the cup and handle. Told you it was going to boom up to the upside and break out of the handle. Went sideways for a while, but eventually did boom up to the upside. XDC, man, started getting in at 7. Went all the way up to about 10, 11 even. Damn near 45% gains for XDC. Now, let's take a look at where XDC is at now. It's flagging and it's low on the 1 hour. This thing looks poised to cook more than a lot of the other coins we've been seeing. Also touching the 21-day moving average. Here's a call. Here's a call. Thank you for putting XDC on the radar. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. The 4 hour cooked, though. 4 hour is cooked. That's the one thing. That's the trade-off. So you might get a little bit of a scalp here on the 1 minute.
Daddy, look what we got from the library.
Oh, my gosh. That is so exciting. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so happy it was there. Charlotte's Web, man. So here's the idea. You might get a little bit of a scalp here, but then remember that 4 hour needs to turn. So, you know, maybe even you might even just get a little pump back to this wick. So because, you know, 1 hour is in our favor, you might get a little bit of a scalp out of this. But, you know, just be wary. Be wary. And there's also not a lot of support and resistance lines, so to speak. You know, we hit it once, hit it twice. It could get back down here for support if it needs it, right? For that one more touch. It could really come back down there and bounce one more time. We'll see. So I don't want to like sell it as the perfect trade, but it's looking pretty good. That 4 hour just worries me a little bit. Let's go. None of your business. Love you. Really appreciate the knowledge you shared with me in our tutoring session. I mean, why does he get the right to know every single coin I hold? Like, if he doesn't even pay $99 a month, like I mean, even that's a little kind of intimate, right? To show everyone my entire portfolio. Like, what if someone decides to, like, you know, what if they get jealous? You know, you never know. It's just like, you know, I try to be transparent. I try to walk the line between transparency and not being rude, right? I just find, you know, my whole life people don't tell me enough, and I find like, yo, like if you just sat me down and told me how much you made a year and what it took, like if rich people sat down and showed me, okay, I pay for this house, you know, my mortgage is $10,000 a month, but I run an insurance company that brings in 30 grand, and I do this, like, but no one talks about their money, so you can never figure out how wealthy people actually manage their money. I had a deep dive into the blockchain to really get there. I've invested $10 and it became 10,000. Damn, on what? That's pretty sick. To sell all the alerts that you do, you need the pro version of TradingView. Exactly, you do. You do. Yes, to set more than like 5 alerts, you need a pro version. Yes. Time to get that shine box. Fucking shine box over here. Rune looks like it wants to flag out. Everything's doing the same thing, guys. I gave you the keys to the city. You just pick your USDT pair now, you draw it, and you find it, and you get in, you make it work. It is what it is, man. Don't let your mind freak you out and make it happen. Inverted head and shoulders everywhere, busted out the last 8 hours. All these coins doing damage. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. That must be dropping hard right now. Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. KSM's dots test nut. I don't know why, you just know it's coming. I don't know if KSM will be integrated into DOT, or what is the plan. KSM is going to be DOT. It's going to have parachain, man. That's like asking someone how much money you make. Where do you live in India? I took $50 and turned it into $300. There you go, man. Burma Unida. I'm booked for tutoring Wednesday. How do you like us to prepare? A list of questions? Honestly, I am ready to tutor you. So you don't have to have anything from me. I have a PowerPoint ready to hit you. Like we barely get it all finished in that hour. So I have so much to teach you and so much to go over. What you could do is you could do some charts, right? You could kind of you could make sure you have a TradingView account. That would be really crucial. Make sure you sign up for TradingView, even if just for the free account, just for that, you know. So look, rising wedge, getting low. Looks like the altcoins may have a little bit of trouble not too long from now, and Bitcoin will steal the show. So later on today, it looks like we're getting a bit of a Bitcoin pump. Altcoins can go up, then down, then up, and then we're gonna drop fast. I mean, if this can drop, it's gonna be really, really nice. Now we look at the 4 hour, it's in a big rising wedge, and it's trying to test its way back into the pattern. If this gets a bearish retest and drops, that's gonna be huge for altcoins. So this is what we see happening for the altcoins. Look at this. Here's my projective idea. And this would really, really help all the altcoins boom up to the upside. This would be unbelievable. Let's take a look. This would mean Bitcoin dominance is going to fall to the downside. What is Bitcoin dominance? Is how much money is in Bitcoin as opposed to all the other coins in the market. Bitcoin holds 47% of the market share of all the altcoins, if you can believe that. I'm in the green for the first time ever in gaining. Very small amounts, but in the green. Not because of the calls in the Patreon, but because of the knowledge in there. DOT is pumping. There you go. BTC about to make a new high. A new high. Trying to. A new high. I took 5,000, turned it into 3,000. Now 4,000. That's what happens, right? So we take a look at that daily chart for Bitcoin dominance. What is it suggesting? It's suggesting that Bitcoin's going to have a rally and a half. I mean, when dominance gets low and ready for an upshot, telling me that Bitcoin's about to boom. I think Bitcoin booms back to its all-time high. I think we see like 60, 65K, something crazy. Then we get a reset back to 60K. Even I think we should go further up and then come back down. Do you think the STMX will reach 037020 price? Add a 3 commas account. Yeah. BTC or ETH. Let's take a look at STMX, guys. Send in the super chat, guys, please. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm also Clonus Q and Nick Friguer, just so I'm not confusing. Oh, you're all those people in one? That's crazy. Interesting. I turned 300 into, and then I found Lifer. The rest is history. There you go, man. Appreciate you guys for saying such kind words. Really, really nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Let's take a look at STMX, because I'm curious as well about your question. You're lucky I'm curious as well. We'll take a look. That's why last night was vicious, man. Vicious, right? I thought we would break up out of here. Let's take a look at this on the 4 hour. Okay, so inverted head and shoulder for sure. I drew the shoulder before it was even done. I just kind of started projecting it. So you could say falling wedge. It broke out of the falling wedge for sure. Look at that. Retesting previous support now, and it's low on the 4 hour. It's a really, really good sign. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Retesting support, but it's high. Wants to flip up. Let's see it go sideways here now. So here, I would form a flag on STMX. As long as it stays in the flag and the stochastics get reset, the trade's going to be viable. So you wait for this to come back down, just like everything else. We're watching a flag in the stochastics, watching a flag in the stochastics. Pay it forward, lifers, for the stellar info. Thank you for the $3.99. Much appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Anytime, man. Hit the like. Lifer is the money printer. Hit the like now. Send them super chats. Appreciate it. Lifer is the money printer, man. Appreciate you for saying that. Thank you very much. I do my homework. Trent Osborne. So you have some inside info. 7-Eleven. Yeah. Well, he was just saying, watch Dot. Dot and Kusama. The chain's going to pump. Dot is hot, man. If you don't own Polkadot, come on, man. We got into Polkadot at $4. We never looked back. Never looked back as a team. There's a call right there. Beautiful pennant broke to the upside for Polkadot. Should have put the call out there. Drew the pennant on the live stream, probably just didn't make it into a call. A lot of these came back down and tested the previous highs of these pennants and then moved back to the upside. That's a shoulder head and a shoulder there. You can't see it. Let me show you to you. You can't see it, but I can see it. I have X-ray vision. Imagine having lifer vision. Imagine having lifer vision. Imagine how many trades you could see if I gave you glasses that you could see the charts the way I see them. Bam. Inverted head and shoulder breaking to the upside. Polkadot. And so now you can take your measured move, which is the length of the head from the shoulder to the head, and that should break on up to the upside. We've seen this happen many, many times. Bitcoin just did this. Bitcoin was in the exact same pattern, and it just popped to the upside. So watch for that. Watch for that. Polkadot breaking out parabolically if it gets back above 21 and then continue to the upside. I see a target there for Polkadot at about 23.50. If you can't hit the like button, then go watch something else. This stream is not for you. This is financial advice. My lifer's vision tingling. Oh, seeing things without drawing lines. Or me seeing things without drawing lines. Chad Smith. Shout out to Chad up in the spot, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Okay. If you could buy Lifer Vision, I'd be the first in line. Madden fan. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, man. It's so funny. So funny. Yeah, so, like, let's take a look at Theta. Theta, what are you going to do to me, baby? It's in that same inverted head and shoulder. They're all doing it. So they all have a bigger target to the upside. Back into the pattern. They just tried to grab the liquidity before they boomed us up. I noticed that this is something they do before they actually boom us up to the upside. They like to get everybody stopped out at the previous low. That tells me there's going to be a huge move to the upside because I've been studying these market makers and I've watched them do this over and over again. So you enter the trade here. They usually don't get the liquidity twice. And there's a beautiful trade for Theta to the upside, right? Watch it retrace back down here to enter the trade. I keep reiterating that. And then use that to get into the trade. The blue is the open. Whenever you get a trade like this, remember, the blue means open. The red is the stop loss. And this green, that funky green up there is the take profit. So it's all labeled there for you, even if you couldn't see it clearly on the chart, which you can. True dropped off its cup and handle and now is in a rising wedge, I believe. Stop hunt rise. It's called the dolphin dip. Yeah. The dolphin dip right there. Blip. Yep. What I like to call it anyway. Yeah, I get it. I like it. I like call it the dolphin dip too. I think that's cool. Makes sense. Theta USDT pumping. And I'm going to be out of here in about 10 minutes. It's 12:15. We started about 10:30. Try to give you my 2 hours every single time I'm on the live. I don't try to shave anything. Try to go all the way. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm like, I say, dig deep, man. You got it. Dig deep. You got it. You could push always to the end of the stream. So we're looking at this TrueFi earlier today. It's in a beautiful cup and handle. Let's take a look at this. And you know what? It's extremely low on the 1 hour. This thing's ready to rock, honestly. Shout out to Craze Trades. We had a beautiful session, and he showed this to me. He said, yo, Lifer, I think I got a call for you, man. And I said, I think you do too. And then we looked at it together, and I said, Craze, man, you my boy, brother. Yo, man, a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys are my brothers, my sisters. The love that I get from you guys is, you know, especially with what's going on in the world today. You guys don't judge me the way my own family judges me. You guys actually treat me with a little more love and respect than my own family, which I gotta say quietly because I'm in my house right now. But it's really weird. You guys have become my family, man, and I'm not afraid to say that out loud. And I don't care who judges me for it. And I'm done living a life for anybody else. Not my mom, not my dad, not my mom, not my wife, not my sisters. I live a life for me. And if I can help other people, that's what it is. And I'm not trying to, it's not about being selfish. Like, it's about making sure that you are enlightened and fulfilled in your own journey, right? Following your own way. You can go your own way. There's a reason why they wrote that song. You can go your own way. Like, you do not have to go everybody else's way, you know? And lately, they're trying to make everyone go the same way, right? And people don't go the same way. It just doesn't work like that. Like, nobody handles this virus the same. Nobody handles how they deal with fear the same. Nobody is the same, you know? Like, for instance, I have a bit of social anxiety. And lately, I've been doing all my work here behind a computer. So when I'm out in public, it's a little awkward for me now because I'm not used to just bouncing off of people all the time. And because of that, you know, someone will hit me up and ask me a silly question, and it's just like, yo, why are you even talking to me? Like, you know, it's like, leave me alone, man. Like, I might have social anxiety. Like, who are you? You know, I just, like, so many people have, like, for instance, if you tell someone to put something on, I'm not going to say what it is, but put this on, you know, and it's like, dude, like, I'm not even talking to you. Like, I don't even want to look at you. Like, why are you talking to me? Like, leave me alone. And if I'll leave you alone, you should leave me alone. And that's what I'm about, man. You know? Anyway, sorry to go on that rant. It's just, you know, I lived my life trying to please other people for so long. And, like, it just hurts you in the end. And it eventually just, it's not fun, man. And it sucks. So, I just have to reiterate that. Here's a call. I like this. TrueFi. Looking really nice on Binance. About to bump up to the upside as well. TrueFi. Okay? We are family. Nice song. Yeah, family here always. Bro, you're the man. You're here every day educating others about building wealth and how to change their lives. You're the man, bro. Seriously. Thank you, man. That's a big relatable about social anxiety. Yeah, it's like, I just, like, I clam up sometimes. Like, yesterday happened to me in a coffee shop. Like, someone started asking me why I didn't have one of these on. And I'm like, I started, like, getting a lot of anxiety. Because I was like, yo, like, I didn't know I had to be in a conversation with you. I didn't know that me and you were going to be interacting. Like, and then I was like, yo, I'm the crypto library. You know who no, I'm just you don't even know who you're talking to. Most of these people, if they knew how much money they could make with me, they wouldn't say a word, right? Isn't that funny? Like, you wouldn't say a word to me if you knew who I was. So funny. True, but I'm not. I don't want to blow my head up like that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, quick peek at AMP before you go. Sent a little super chat. Let's take a look at that little itty bitty super chat. 7-Eleven from Crypto Greg. Appreciate it, man. Paid for lifers for the stellar info. You're funny, man. That's big relatable society. Sam, quick peek at AMP. Let's take a look at AMP. True USDT on Binance, guys. This looks really, really hot. Look at it. Came all the way up on a beautiful pump. Came back down. This thing looks ready to rock yet again. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, eh? Are you talking to me over here? AMP USD on Coinbase. It's on Coinbase. I love it, Coinbase. So look, there's our call for AMP. We gave the call for it recently. Why? I would wait for this to test bottom support, which it did. And then boom, came back testing again. AMP looks like it is getting ready. It's in a giant cup and handle. Look at this. It's in a cup and handle. Right? We know what happens to these cup and handles. They break up to the upside. Our stop loss has never been hit, and we've been in the trade literally since the 6th of August. So 4 days straight, still kind of panning out. Yeah. And so what do I see? Let me, it did the retest like I thought. It has the measured move like we thought. How funny. Look at the double top in there. There's the double top in there. That's a fractal of itself. It's fractaling out, which is very interesting. It's making a small fractal of the big fractal. It just broke out of this falling wedge that it was in. 68% chance for a break to the upside. Even that says it wants to break up to the upside. Again, 1 hour is high like everything else. And it's in the flag. So, like I said before, you're going to have a plethora of trades to open later on today at about 5 p.m. because the 4 hour is still in your favor for almost every one of these. I guarantee it is. Yeah, it's pointing up to the upside, ready to go. Look, 4 hours ready to rock. So, had you just played the 4 hour cross too, you'd be up right now as well. And eventually, watch, we're going to start getting off of the 1 hour and getting more into the 4 hour and the daily. As we get more bullish, we don't have to use smaller time frames. The more bullish we are, the bigger time frames I begin to use. I only use smaller time frames when we get choppy bearish and we have to extrapolate money out of the market in a smaller version, right? Don't forget the call on Ravencoin. Just tell them straight up because it makes you sick and you don't like breathing in your own CO2. Yeah, but they don't listen to me. They don't realize that. They don't realize that. Yeah. Thanks, Crypto Lifer. Crypto is live anytime, Crypto Greg. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget the call on Ravencoin. Yeah, we got you. I think I just tried to put a chart out there. I don't even know why. Trading View. Thank you. Crypto is life. Anytime. So AMP, man, I think AMP could do damage once it resets here. So look, I just keep putting alerts down here. I got tons of alerts. And when they go off, I'm going to hit you guys with them. I'm going to be like, my alert, my alert, my alert, my alert, my alert. You guys should be putting the alerts too. What they say is none of your business. I know, right? I got to keep saying that. What they say, yo, I need to have a long... Crypto Greg, can we have like a one-on-one one day where you just mentor me on like how to be more full of wisdom? I think you could become a big, huge help in my life, man. I really do. Cup and handle for AMP. Look at that. And it's in a giant cup and handle too. Like this is another giant cup and handle. So like cup and handles on cup and handles. Telling you that we're about to do our thing. Sam, you were going to leave a legacy, brother. No doubt. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. I appreciate each and every one of you for saying stuff like that. That makes me cry. Stand for personal liberty, man. Our country might be in trouble. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. And that's what people don't realize. My own mom saying that she thinks that everyone should get, like, that means she would have done that to me if I was 12 years old. She would have. And she's loved me my whole life and been so good. So I think people are getting brainwashed, man, and I feel bad. I don't know. I feel really bad. I see people are letting things into their, and I can't get into it, but it's, if you don't have an independent mind, someone will take control of your mind. Remember that. If you're not an independent thinker, someone else will take control of your brain. Make sure you don't let other people take control of your brain. Okay? Do not let other people put their narratives in your ideas. Like, are you living your own narrative or are you living someone else's narrative? Where did you come up with your day-and-day beliefs? Were they just given to you from the TV? Or did you actually go out to nature, find your intuition, ask yourself, what is the what? A lot of my friends, they come at me like, oh, you're reading alternative media. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm listening to my heart and soul. Like, I'm just listening to my inner core. My inner intuition is telling me. It's telling me what's going down. And I don't need anyone else. I don't need to listen to anything else. My intuition got me to make this YouTube channel. My intuition got me into cryptocurrency. My intuition, I trusted my intuition all the way to where I'm at today. And look what it did. It got me out of a 9-to-5. It got me doing what I love to do. It got me working harder than I've ever worked in my life, right? Yes, some days are hard. Some days I tutor 3 people. I edit a video and I live stream and I got to keep up with the group. And I got to make sure the calls are on point. And I got to make sure people aren't memeing and doing weird things. And I got to just make sure my group and everything is running right. I sometimes turn my phone and my computer off at 11, 12, 1 in the morning. I am exhausted. But you know what? I know I'm going to wake up the next day and I'm going to make another call and I'm going to vibe with another group of people and it's going to be amazing. I just want to call out some people right now that have been really, really writing amazing things about me in the testimonial room. Might as well take the last part of the show here to get into the testimonials. I mean, look at this. If I read these 2 things, it's like they're storybooks, man. But I've been following Lifer for 6 months. My first impression was that he was a bit rough around the edges. But when I look closer, I realized what I was seeing is the dedication and heart of someone who has everything to lose. There is nothing as potent as the hustle of someone who has been down and has people who rely on him. He is real without apology, day in and day out. To say that he had done the work is an understatement. He trades live as he makes the calls. He opens his books, win or lose or draw, and he is in the trenches with everyone else. He will tell, show, do, wash, rinse, and repeat day in and day out. He shows out on the red days much more than the green ones. The days where there was blood in the streets, he shows extra. When the market is boring as F for weeks, he is there full stream. The green days he has some energy. The green days he has the same energy, and just ask everyone where they have been. The field of crypto personalities is saturated, and his genuine, generous heart is what sets this channel apart. Technically, he brings it as well as anyone could want. I've taken tutoring with him, it's worth it. After months, I've joined his Patreon, worth it. Any given day, I've been able to get through to him and the community. He's building the most diverse I've ever seen as far as age, country, where they are in their lives. This community and this channel is a gem. I highly encourage you to look twice. If you have any questions for someone who is in all the programs after a very skeptical 6 months, feel free to hit me up on Telegram at Daft Mantis. Yo, thank you so much, Bobby Woofer. Woofter, dude, that's insane. I don't believe in faint praise. Anyone who's been in a hard spot always has a different kind of grit. You are building something worth having. Credit is where credit is due. A wise friend told me once, and this is what JD wrote, man. A wise friend told me once, you teach what you need to learn. I've been a part of Lifer's Telegram group for almost the inception. He really has. And to see his growth has been a testament to the statement above. He has never stopped teaching what he knew, and as a result, he has strengthened his own skill level to a point of mastery. I'm still a beginner. Also, he encourages all people to follow his footsteps so that they can learn to fish for themselves, and then encourages everyone to go and teach others so that they can also learn to be the best versions of themselves. In turn, the byproduct is he's created a legacy of empowered individuals who have learned a skill set that can help not only themselves, but others live a life of financial abundance. It's been a real treat to watch the group grow and to see so many quality people come through the group. Sam has given me a space to thrive in my own charting, investing, and helped me have a constant inspiration to keep me pushing for all the financial abundance I can dream of and deserve. Every week and month, I get closer to see how it can all work out and become my reality. I can see the seeds I've planted coming to fruition. With his guidance he has shared with me, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I am eternally grateful for him walking the walk and showing us all how it can be done, and by leading by example. I have learned how to trade the markets as the markets present themselves by simply listening and following along how Sam trades. He is adaptable because the markets are adaptable. Life is adaptable. Life and trading are like jazz. You got to improvise. He is keenly intuitive more than most in this matter. And now I'm starting to see the cycles for myself a little better after a few years of being in these markets, and by simply listening and observing how Sam talks and trades about these cycles. That's key what he just said, because you don't notice that at first. It takes you a long time to trade, to get into where you're actually changing your trading style throughout the moments of the weeks and the months. Sam truly is a master because he teaches about basic truths of life and this beautiful existence within his own craft. He wants the best for this world, his family, and all his peers. He attracts these kinds of people to his group, and personally, these are the kind of people I like to surround myself with. He has a winner mindset with the end in mind, and not just willy-nilly like lots of trading gurus out there. I could go on and on, but I'm truly blessed to be a part of this journey with all you lifers. The best is yet to come. Sam is true blue. If you know, you know. If you're looking for a down-to-earth person you can trust to help you on your trading journey, look no further. Sam deserves your attention and will give you his utmost best to help you trade these markets. You've come to the right place. Keep an open mind. Keep staying willing to put in the work. Admit your shortcomings and you will go far. Like, really far. Farther than you have ever expected. You might even change in ways you have no idea were possible. Just remember, you are a product of the people you surround yourself with on a daily basis. Whether that be in person or online. Who are you going to choose? JD, man. God. I'm sorry, guys. It's life-changing. This has been life-changing for me. My YouTube channel has been life-changing. And, oh, man. Ronnie's like, yo, people can't see me tearing up at work, man. I have a representation. Yo, guys, I got to leave with this, man. But I'll be in the streams. I'll be in the rooms. I'll be helping you guys out throughout the day. It's only just begun. I agree with him, man. It's only just begun, guys. Like, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. And Crypto Greg, man, I love you, man. 200 likes, guys. Unbelievable. What a great day, man. Yeah, man. The best life for... Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Watching myself laugh right there is amazing. It's so awesome, man. But, guys, thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Sorry that I let it out. Every once in a while, I gush, man. It is what it is. To read words like that people wrote about me, I used to go to work. At work, no one wrote things about like that at me. I didn't go to work, and every other day, I read something like that, and it makes me realize I'm doing the right thing, So, guys, thank you so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. I also say it 100 times and over until I'm blue in the face. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Peace. Be safe.